'Tis I, the most average of Joes, returned again to play some more Anachronox. Don't know why I said it like that. Anachronox. I have no fucking clue where I am. I don't know which direction I came from. I know I'm in the Mistec tunnels, but that's only because that's what my my save was entitled. We've got past the door guard legitimately this time, so let's see what lies beyond. I think this was the entrance, right? Hello! Shh, we won't tell anyone if you don't. Right, Just noticed on the loading screen it says weird alien tunnels ahead. Ooh. That sets us up for some intrigue and excitement, doesn't it? I do like some weird. Up we go then. Or down we go. Down we go then. Down we go then. Those head crabs. Shit, it's coming right at me. Well, this place looks brown. Excitement never ends. Oh, hello. It's one of these trees. My good friends at the junkyard would be happy to see those. And what are you? What are you? Oh, a glowdent. That makes sense. Should have guessed that, really. They never did have to buy glowdents from everyone who was trying to sell me glowdents. They're just lying around on the floor. Oh, well, that was aggressive. as the most abrupt transition I think I've ever seen. Whatever, we'll kill whatever the 101 damage. Jesus Christ, dude! I thought he did like 50. Did he level up? Did he get more badass? Oh, he's doing 80 now. Not bad at all. You kill those sacks of vaguely humanoid shaped meat. They actually survived 2 hits, which is new. And they have another gloriously long animation that we get to watch the camera pan around to view. Alright, kill it. Just better kill it. I'm getting sick of things not being dead. Can't target it anymore, so I assume that means it's dead. When its animation stopped as well. All clues these as to whether something is alive or not. Although having said that, this thing's animation stopped and it's not dead, so... Damn, there goes my master thesis. I'll have to do further research into this subject, I think. Now we know 2 dwarf hits and a slight hit can kill something, but can 2 slight hits and a dwarf hit? Let's uncover the truth right here and now. Yes? No? It's alright, they wanted putting out of their misery anyway. It can't be a good life to have biceps twice the size of your leg. Hang on, I've got a joke. Wait, it's coming, it's coming. Someone skipped leg day. Wow. Well, that's your daily joke. You're not going to get another one out of me for the rest of this hour. Where are we going now? You know, these tunnels suddenly seem a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? Artificial. Also, there appears to be like a fish tank in the ceiling, which is pretty cool. I like those houses that use fish tanks for everything. Fish tank walls, fish tank ceilings. Stick a fish tank on hinges, use it as a door. You know, pretty cool. That last one might have been made up, but give it time. Hello. Can I? No? Okay. You keep doing you, friend. And I'll keep doing me as soon as this is over. I might be able to walk off that cliff. I should probably be careful. Not like this game to allow me to do such things, but... Uh-oh. These look dangerous. Let's kill them. Hoping they're going to die pretty easy because they're only little, but yeah, they die in one hit, but I'm assuming they do something nasty. They look like they have the capabilities to do nasty things. Because let's face it, they look like head crabs, and I don't really want to turn into a crab manipulated puppet, thank you very much. Right, a glow bat. Bet that's what it's called as well. Can I? Oh no, it's just bat with 2 T's, because of course it is. How could I be so foolish to not see that totally logical name coming? Oh. Turns out you can't walk off the cliff. There we go. Practical science right there. What is that? I grab on the ceiling, probably watch for that. There's a little, like, floaty shuriken thing over there. Oh shit! Look at this. This is getting intense. This is like that bit at the beginning of Final Fantasy X, where Tidus and Auron are surrounded by all the little glowy dart things. You know the bit I mean. And they just keep respawning, and you have to kill the big tentacle monster to get away or something. And then Auron's face goes all wibbly wobbly and gets sucked into Sin's rectum, and yeah, good game that. Good game. A lot of people don't like Final Fantasy X, but I think it's one of the better ones myself. Like, not just, yeah, it was better than what came after it. Like, it was genuinely better than a lot of what came before it as well. And if you disagree, you're wrong, because my opinions are the only ones that matter. Oh, excuse me, I had a late night last night. Not for any particular reason, just couldn't be fucked going to bed, you know where it is. I was having a I was gonna say a chat with my mates, but you know, it was all via online messenger, so it wasn't real talk. It was mostly memes. You know how it is. I'm sure you all understand. I'm sure we've all been there. Talking about Disney films for some reason. I managed to pinpoint the exact point when Disney went shit, actually. It's, I think it was November 25th, 1998, which for the uneducated is when they released A Bug's Life, which was basically all downhill from there, let's face it. Everything up to that, though, really fucking classy, seriously. If you don't think old Disney films are good, then you should get your head out your arse. They're genuinely brilliant films. I need to heal. I forget how to play this game. You know that I've got like another 5 character slots, so this party's gonna get a lot cooler than it is right now. Maybe I'll be able to kick Sly out at some point. Just have Old Man Dwarf and his harem. There's gonna be some girl characters, right? Of course there is. There's gonna be cliche badass sci-fi girl like Sarah Kerrigan before she went all tentacly. She's my point of reference because I don't actually watch much sci-fi. It's not usually my jam. I do quite like sci-fi games though, which is the odd thing. I don't know. We all have our quirks, right? Mine are just dumber than most. So these are rats. They appear to just be rats. I mean, quite big rats, admittedly, but yeah. Bit odd. We were fighting aliens a minute ago and now we're fighting rats. And we're killing rats, apparently. You need to do slightly more damage, Sly. Your gun's shit. You get a stick and hit things with that instead, because apparently that does more damage than literally shooting them. Take that, mean mole. Mean mole. Didn't see that name until now. That's great. For one, it's quite clearly a rat and not a mole. Just mean mole. That sounds like a fucking character from Peppa Pig or something. Are you a bigger arm creature? What I meant to do. Oh, good thing it's deciding to punch walls instead of me. This guy looks bigger than the two we killed earlier. Might be wrong on that. But genuinely looks like a lot of the guys who hang around near the gym down the park near where I live. See them quite a lot, people of this sort of body shape. Just all bicep and chest. And the heads genuinely sprout about halfway down. Their shoulders hunching over the top. Like a tauren, really, isn't it? That's what I'm looking at right now. Sorry, I've got WoW on the brain at the moment. I've been playing on a I've been playing on a private server, the Wrath of the Lich King private server. Been having a lot of fun with that. Dalaran WoW. It's a pretty cool server. Shouting it out. Big ups to Dalaran WoW. It's like playing WoW again when it was good. And the best thing about it is, as well, playing on a server like that, is that you don't have the kids. You don't have those really obnoxious assholes. Everyone's genuinely quite nice on that server. I don't really know where I'm going now. Seriously, oh, hello, there's a secret here. Wow. Hid that one. Feel like I've just uncovered the lost city of Atlantis or something over here. So we can go that way, or we can come down here into a fight with an enemy and not much else by the looks of it. Oh, hello there, what's this? What are you? What are you? Hey Sly, what are you doing, Sly? Sly? Yo, Sly? Sly? Oh dear. I mean, I got here, but can I get out again? Oh yeah, of course I can. There we go. Bit worried for a second there, but I kind of need to know what's down here. There's probably nothing down here, so it's probably going to be a massive waste of my time, but it annoys me to not know things, you know. I hate feeling uneducated. Which makes it quite difficult to live life as me, really. You noticed how the head crab logo is like a horse? I've noticed. No, I'm not the sort of person to let that slip by my keen intellect. My amazing object noticing skills. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about now, to be honest. Notice Sly's damage has gone up though. He seems to have caught up with Beardy now, finally. I don't know if he leveled up and Beardy didn't. I really should pay more attention to what my characters are doing. Died in 2 hits now though. Now we're talking. Good job, Sly. You do an arm pump in celebration. There's literally nothing over here. And I could see there was nothing over here before I came over here, but you know, I'm cursed with a thirst for knowledge, so I had to double check. What do we have hither then? Not much. A lot more head crabs over there. Got a little family setting up shop on the side of a pillar. That's nice. Very wholesome. Oh, what's going on? What are you doing? What are you eating? Is that a sock? Only socks give off green gas in this game, as far as I can tell. Notice there's a bit of ambient noise picking up now. I don't know if that's relevant somehow. I can see some tentacles down there. It's not fuck with tentacles. It's probably just another one of these wall plants, but we'll head this way instead. This way. Rats. That was my pretty shitty impression of Knuckles, I think, when he dies in Sonic Adventure 2. No, it's not when he dies, it's when he tries to dig up a Chaos Emerald and finds a skull instead, and he's all like, rats! And he says it like a million times because you're spamming the dig button to try and get your Chaos Emerald, because you know it's around here somewhere. The Great Emerald of Power allows me to feel. And those were lyrics to one of the songs in the fucking game, and it wasn't even City Escape. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't care what anyone says, I like Sonic Adventure 2, alright? Yes, I get that it's a garbage game, it's barely functional. If it was released on Steam now, people would laugh it out of the fucking internet. Just laugh it till it falls off the internet. But yeah, it's fun and it's nostalgia, and I like powering up my little Chow, KO, whatever you want to call them, the little blue fellas in the garden. Power them up and then play mini games with them. It's fun, right? It's good, honest, wholesome fun, and you can't take that away from me. Better than shooting rats in a fish tank. Oh dear. This is dramatic, isn't it? Let's see what awaits us at the end of this drama. A drama. A drama door. A drama corridor. A new word I made up. Oh, a save point. Well, that speaks volumes. Might be about to run into a boss battle. That would be my hunch anyway. Oh hello, what's this? Got a little water buggy speedy thing. We're looking at it quite intensely. It's a serious business apparently. Oh, why is he just in like a little fucking thing in the back? That's adorable. A little dwarf shaped hole in the back for him. Oh shit, I'm doing this. Fuck, I didn't realise. I thought I was still cutscene. Thanks for the warning, game. I wasn't expecting this when I signed up. Oh, it's really hard to tell where you are, sort of thing. The depth perception isn't really great here. Maybe that's just me. Oh fuck. Apparently sometimes you get stuck on an invisible wall and can't go any further left to avoid all the boxes in front of you. The struggles we must face, honestly. Okay now. And I didn't pick up the good box. Of course I didn't. Why would I? This isn't too... Oh. Party received 2 Cordican diamond discs. Cool. I missed a couple of those boxes though. One moment. Alright, don't know why you implemented a new loading screen just for this minigame, but that was cool. See you later. The dramatic walk away and focus on that, it almost made it look like it was sad that we're leaving. Just me? Probably just me. Right, let's vibrate off in this direction now. Got some boxes. Got another save point. May as well use it. They're going to give me a save point. I should put it to good use. Also, I'm just letting the developers down at that point, aren't I? Wasting their effort that they put in on this glorious video game. And I shot the wrong one there because Beardy's probably not going to be in range for the other one. So right, it probably won't die in one hit. Don't worry about it, Joe. Just carry on. You know, I know it's a long animation and everything, but I just don't get bored of that. I kind of get bored of the slow pan after it, but it's just so spectacular. I can't not enjoy watching it. Are you not dead yet? Okay, now. Oh. Good dodge. I like how you didn't have to use any of your muscles to dodge that attack. Just straight up slide to the left, slide to the right, crisscross. That's got to be dead now. That's 143 damage. That's big leagues right there. Yeah, now we're talking. Oh dear. Oh, fuck off! What is this guy? This is just uncalled for, really. You're not going to be in range, are you? Oh, you are. Okay, fair enough. Shows what I know about this game. The whole range mechanic's a bit of an odd one, to be honest. It only seems to show up like once in a fucking blue moon, and I'm not really sure it even adds anything to the game particularly, aside from, you know, slowing down proceedings even further. I mean, that's another pretty spectacular attack that they keep doing, but I don't think I've seen it hit yet, so... Ain't got nothing on this. The old spinneroony, I call it. Yeah. Yeah, suck it. Or something. That's my trash talk. That's why I don't use voice chat in video games very often. I'm not great at the whole trash talk thing, you know. Doesn't really work. Plus, you know, with the bully hunters on the prowl, you never know what might happen. Gotta be careful these days. Can I? Thank you. Thank you, video game. Very much obliged. Hello, big boy. Oh, is this two big boys? Now we're getting serious. You know, that guy's out of range, apparently. And this guy is fucking blind, apparently. Focus this one down first. Don't want two of these big boys on the loose. You never know what might happen then. Gotta focus your fire, or else your old man might die. Can't have that, can we? Not with that beard. That beard is something worth saving. I'd go to war over that beard. Well, these have health, don't they? Don't know if you've noticed, but the quantity of health is somewhat larger than you might ideally wish for it to be. Probably heal Beardy, really. I'm not sure if the other bear can attack him, though. Because he can't attack it, so it would stand to reason. But how is this still alive? What the actual dickens? Yeah, there we go. Are you gonna die now, please? Please. Thank you. Much obliged to you, friend. Alright, use an item, Beardy. We can't afford to lose you. Use a plus. No, not on that, on yourself. Did that do anything? There we go. Looked like he just threw it over his shoulder. No, I don't need this fucking thing. Right, back to battle. This battle's gonna go on forever. Have to move Beardy into position now because he's too far away. Go over. Can you go over here? No. Okay. Go over. No. Really? There we go. Do it. As I say, if we see boss fights, assuming there are boss fights in this game, not seen one yet, but if we see boss fights utilise this mechanic interestingly, you know, like have them target spells at certain places that you have to move away from and stuff like that, you know, it could be pretty cool, but at the moment it just seems like busy work, you know, waste a turn moving to this square instead of doing anything. Yay. That's how I see it anyway. Maybe some people really like moving a bit in their RPGs. And who am I to tell them they're wrong? I'll tell you who I am to tell you they're wrong. I'm a guy, right, with 110 subscribers on YouTube, and therefore I'm basically famous at this point. I'm an authority on all things video gaming, you know. So you should all listen to me and take my opinion as fact. Just to really enforce the issue, that was sarcasm. Some people have a lot of trouble understanding what sarcasm is, I've noticed, so you have to be careful on the internet. Had some bad experiences with people massively not getting the point. Also, people confusing sarcasm and jokes with trolling is something that really gets up my nose, you know? It's like, oh, you're trolling. It's like, no, I was just fucking about. There's a world of difference. I'm not trying to make you angry. I was just, like, being satirical. The whole, being on the internet's just a fucking minefield anyway. It's not worth it. Just turn the damn thing off at this point. And I can go back to playing my fucking console games. Single player console games, whip out some Mario 64 or something, keep myself occupied for days. I've ordered Mario Odyssey, by the way. That doesn't really mean much to you, but I'm excited for it. Gonna give it a bash. I've been trying to get Breath of the Wild, but I can't get it cheap, so being the tight-fisted fuck that I am, I'm going for Odyssey first. I'd really be killing the head crabs, considering I know they die in one hit and it would lessen the incoming damage. When will I learn? But yeah, looking forward to Odyssey. From what I've seen of it, it does look like a really fun game. You know, it looks fun. Do you remember fun video game developers? Yeah. Do you recall that being a thing? Back before all games were just fucking gacha schemes, you know, fucking plans in order built up solely for the purpose of milking money out of their fucking gamers. I know I'm getting off track. I'm having a good old internet bitch, but god damn, some of these fucking companies, some of the shit they will stoop to, and the people who defend it just get on my tits as well. Like, do you really want your game to be lessened, to be cheapened, just so that you can, the fucking companies have an excuse to shoehorn loot boxes into the proceedings? Because that's the thing that gets me more than anything. Loot boxes are annoying in themselves, but when games literally are weaker product just for the excuse of implementing loot boxes, that's when it really riles me up. Yeah, scumbags will be scumbags, I suppose. I'm just sitting here waiting for the bubble to burst, to be honest, you know, just like the way I see it with companies like Devolver Digital on the rise. And, you know, to be fair, there are long-running publishers who are pretty good as well, like Atlas, for example. I've never really seen them do anything particularly scummy. You know, with publishers like that about, it's like, I'm just waiting for all the talented developers to just jump ship and head over to them and make games for companies who, you know, give a shit. And EA and Activision will be sat on their stockpile of IPs with no one to fucking make the games for them. That's what I dream of anyway. That's my utopian video game existence that I'm looking forward to in the next few years. Probably not going to actually happen, but you know, a man can hope. I suppose at the end of the day, EA and Activision are always going to have enough money to pay people enough to get them to burp mid-sentence to work for them, I was going to say, but you got that. You got that, you're smart people. Smarter than my fucking dog who won't shut up anyway. Floyd. 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 You're an asshole. I just need to remind him of that occasionally. Sometimes he forgets he's an asshole and you have to really drive it home, you know. Why do they keep bullying the old man? You'll note Sly hasn't had to use a healing item for fucking ages, but old man Withers over here, he's chugging him. Knocking back the heel grease like no one's business. He's also massively not going to be in range to hit this, is he? Huzzah! Move to here then. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. Movement controls are a little bit weird as well, on top of just generally being a bit of a lame mechanic. They're just a bit of a bugger to use. Thwack 'em good. Good thwacking. Very proud of you. I like the word thwack, you know. Like, whack is fine. It's a perfectly serviceable word and everything. But you add that th at the beginning. It just adds emphasis, you know. Builds it up into something considerably more punchy. Right, 16 heal grease, Jesus Christ. Get him down, you. Get him down, you lad. There you go. You're much better now, don't you? I don't know what side I came in from. Not this one. Notice these fights have been ramping up though, so I'm assuming we're nearing something. Some form of conclusion. Maybe. Gotta be something afoot. Keep seeing boxes like that and thinking I'll be able to loot them, but oh fuck. Whoops. I guess I'll save while I'm here. I've done some killing. Killings has been dones, in the words of various Warhammer-based orcs. Yeah. Guess we'll head back up again. I really didn't remember coming up here. God, I'm so fucking dumb. My brain just shuts off when I'm in grind mode, you know. Especially when I'm waffling about video game publishers. Don't like them. Don't know if you got that. Not a fan. Big props again to Ninja Theory for just deciding that they don't need them anymore. Hope they continue down that course. I hope that wasn't a one-off and the next game is published by fucking Activision or something. That would be most disappointing. Alright, let's kill the rats first. The last thing we need is a giant version of the bubonic plague. Or indeed a Skaven uprising. Still waiting on a game where you get to play a Skaven that's actually fun. I bought more time. Kind of disappointing, to be honest. The game was serviceable and everything, but I don't know. It didn't really seem to have much to it. The combat was solid. It was good at its core, but it was just grind these levels over and over again. You know, same old routine, ad nauseum. It was a shame. It weren't no XCOM, let's put it that way. I'm not even really a fan of XCOM, but I can say that much. It weren't no Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. And that's true. I genuinely believe that. Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle is a better SRPG than Mordheim. Which is a sad state of affairs. Much as I love Mario and Rabbids, I think it's a great game. I don't think it barely qualifies as an SRPG. It's more like a puzzle game, really. Got 3 characters, limited set of skills. How would you kill these enemies with them, you know? I don't know why that guy's just sitting in the back over there, glowing his eyeballs at me. I feel like his real strength lies in coming over and punching things in the face, but he seems reluctant to do so. Probably because he doesn't want to waste a fucking turn moving. Don't really know what that does. Again, I've not really been paying enough attention. Has it hit me yet? Or has it just missed every time? Because that's not the most threatening thing in the world if all it's doing is missing me. It does make me wonder what will happen when it finally hits, though. Is it a one-hit KO? Are these bears carrying horn drill? I don't know what I'm dealing with. I'm wondering if I'm ever going to get any more skills, you know. Oh, hello, give me a debuff, give me a bad case of the purples. Don't know what that means. Oh, I think I know what that means. confuse, eh? That's worrying. There's, my good friend Grumpos, he hits pretty hard. He's a bit of a dangerous fella. I'm going to try and confuse Sly as well now. That's fine, we'll just leave it up to the fates to decide who wins, you know. Well, I can still attack. Don't know exactly what that debuff does then. Just spins him right round, baby, right round, like a record baby. I feel like I've seen worse debuffs. Seems to be quite enjoying it. Can I have a turn? There we go. Move. No, not there. There. And attack. Look, someone's in range now. Are you going to stop doing your eye beams? Your swirly screen maneuver? Your pink vortex shuffle? I don't know. I think that's a good name for an attack though, pink vortex shuffle. I think Nippon Ichi Software should pick me up on that one. That sounds like something they'd be into. Can this battle be over sometime soon? I don't mind battles going a while, but when all it is just attacking, you know. As I say, I could do with learning more skills, really. I can get some more skills that make the game a bit more interesting. I mean, all Grumpos' skill fucking does is just talk to things. It doesn't even seem to do anything. Admittedly, I only used it once, but after the somewhat lackluster result, I'm unwilling to try it again, to be honest. More skills, more party members. Let's really mix this shit up, shall we? Make Anachronox great again. What is this? What are you? Can I have you? Eel grease complete. Wow. That is completely grease. If I ever saw it. What does this do? It sells for money. Okay, good. Apparently I can use it, but it doesn't tell me what the purpose of using it is, so I'm kind of... Does it tell me what this does? Yammer skilled. Yammer. Blue. Nope, doesn't give me any indication as to what the purpose of that skill is, so I guess we'll never know. Come on, rat, shuffle over into position. We haven't got all day, mate. Oh, Christ almighty. He's not going to be in range to hit anything on turn 1, is he? Brilliant. You go there then. Dot. There we go. We killed one thing. One thing's dead. We did that. Woohoo. It's only giving us access to the rats though, hasn't it? That's the point. Maybe I should think more strategically about, you know, cock blocking certain things on the back row. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. No, just do it. Just do it. Just shoot it. Just for me. Oh no. What? does this mean? Absolutely nothing. He's gonna have a little pirouette though. Little twinkle toes has got his ballet shoes out. I'm glad he's found something he loves, but does it have to be so gay? Oh yeah, you heard it. Homophobic slurs on the internet in 2018. Let's face it, I'm basically Hitler. I'm not in range for the rat. I can hit this. Guess I'll hit this for a bit until the rat shows up. I just love the way Sly's just spinning in the background. Look at him go. He is becoming a Beyblade. I love it. Did I imagine it that they made a comeback, Beyblades? Like how I'm asking you guys a question, like you can respond to me. I mean, you can respond to me in the comments below if you want, go for it. But I don't feel like I'm going to get an answer to this anytime soon. But no, Beyblades, I'm sure I remember hearing something about them being a thing again briefly at some point. I might be wrong. I often am, but yeah, they were cool, weren't they? I mean, at the end of the day, they were overpriced spinning tops, but they were a bit of fun back in the day. Less a game, more, you know, pure luck. But hey, what the hell? You gotta appreciate anything like that. Very rarely get TV shows designed around selling kids' toys anymore. Those were the days. Capitalism in its purest form, it was great. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! God, I loved Yu-Gi-Oh! I genuinely think Yu-Gi-Oh! Was at least a pretty good card game. If you ask me. I think it was. I keep saying was because I tried to play the online version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Not so long ago with all the new mechanics and everything, and it's just a clusterfuck of power creep and it's not fun. But yeah, back in my day when it was a bit more straightforward and simple, and you know, it was just some good honest summoning dragons and flipping trap holes every 5 seconds. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed me some Yu-Gi-Oh! Much better than the Pokemon card game. I think it was garbage. Although I did like playing the Game Boy version. It's a good old sit down and grind your day away game. Did have some fun with that. Been a while since I played any collectible card games actually. I was big into Magic a few years back, but I sort of gave that up. Oh fuck, the boat's spinning now, what does this mean? Yeah, I gave up Magic in favour of Warhammer because apparently I hate having any money. You know, I'd rather blow all my money on little plastic toys. That's definitely a sensible use of my funds. Does mean I get to own me some Tyranids though. Do love me some Tyranids. Definitely worth spending fucking 40 odd quid on a single model if it's a Maliceptor. You'll note that when I'm playing this game, I tend to talk about pretty much anything but this game. It's not that I dislike this game. Far from it, in fact. But the combat, in particular, is pretty slow-paced, and you know what? Let's just come out with it. It's boring. This is boring-ass combat, you know? It's a pretty cool world here, pretty fun story. Great, slightly cliched, but nonetheless pretty cool characters. But this combat, dude, seriously, it's oh. It just drags, doesn't it? It just drags. This entire video has basically just been me grinding on bears and rats. Can I only apologise for that? I'm not going to cut it down though. If I have to suffer through this, then so do you. I was kind of hoping we'd get through this dungeon in my hour, but I'm at 51 minutes now, and I'm not seeing the end anywhere. Just seem to be fighting more bears. In fact, if I run into another fight, that'll probably take me up to my limit, knowing how bloody long they take. Right, I've already forgotten what direction I came from, but I'm going to keep heading the way I'm facing. Let's see. No, because that was where the heel grease was. Turn around. At least I got it before I walked halfway back through the dungeon again. Oh, hello. Hello, friend. Please let this indicate some sort of conclusion to the lower tunnels. Oh, that looks like a conclusion, alright. Hello. No talkie? No conversation gonna happen? Just gonna stand and stare at whatever this is. Oh, it's a boss. Probably should have healed up. In retrospect, that's quite a big thing. That's wow. Yeah. Hello. I agree, Sly. That was the right expression to make at this point. Oh look. I think the thing I was asking for from my boss is coming true. Let's just hit it for a bit first though, right? See what it does. Notice it's facing the tile, the empty tile over there. Maybe it can only attack what's in front of it. Means I'm going to have to move if it turns to face me. That will be my guess. That's what I'm going for here. Oh, it's an ape, apparently. It beats its chest to heal for 100. Good, I'm so glad it can heal for 100. Because the last thing I'd want is for this fight to, you know, end at any time. Best that it drags out as long as possible. At least it's something different, eh? At least it's not a rat or a bear. Or a head crab. Yeah, you teach that tile. It won't fuck with you again. Oh, he's cracked it. That's interesting. I wonder if that means you can't... Like, if he hits the same tile too many times, it will break and you won't be able to move to it anymore or something. Maybe I'm expecting too much. We'll see. We will see. Ruh-roh. Oh no, shit. Oh, he's... Yeah, okay. Okay, so I have a turn to move. Yeah, that's fine. Move. Do. Okay, don't move then. Fine, just get punched. Brilliant, thanks. Yeah, move anyway. Can I do that? I think I can. I believe I can. Let's just look at this piece of wall. Hey, a bat! Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you can heal each other. That's good. That's good to know. Okay, he's definitely going to get a turn to move before he gets punched. He fucking better get a turn to move before he gets punched. Move. Anywhere. Go. Oh, some good flipping. I'm impressed with... He basically is just Yoda, isn't he? This guy is just straight up Yoda. And that's fine. Yoda was the one good character in Star Wars. Could do without the rest of him. Smug fuck Han Solo and the gay droid and all those others. There's probably other characters in there somewhere. I like Jabba the Hutt as well, actually. That entire show should have just been about the weird aliens. We should have not bothered with the human element at all. Would have been way better. That's what I think. I mean, Darth Maul was a pretty cool guy, right? What's he doing? There's no one over there, friend. I mean, I'm not complaining. If you want to waste your turns punching nothing, then you do that. But that's not where I am. That's not me. That's an empty panel. I guess he just picks tiles at random then, and just happened to land on my guys twice, which was, you know, pretty bad luck on my end. Gonna be honest. Yeah, that taught it. Won't fuck with you again, dude. Zap. How much health this thing has. And obviously it's been healing a bit as well, but not a great deal. I've been wailing on it for a while, but then at the same time it is a very large mech creature, so... Decided that this one's going to face your wrath this time, have you? No paving stone shall go unsmashed, not as long as you're on the case. I like to think that's what you were created for. The robot engineers were like, you know what, we need a giant robot that can break up paving stones. There's not enough crazy paving around here, so this shall be our solution. I can't imagine that this was the thing that leapt out of the shadows and ripped that girl's arm and leg off. I can't imagine it would have done a great job of sneaking up on someone. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he can move pretty quietly when he wants to. Sneak along on his tiptoes, you know. Skulk in the shadows. Very big shadows. Oh, move, 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 move. I like how they're playing the floor is lava as well with this bit in the middle here. They literally just jump from panel to panel here, even though there's perfectly serviceable floor around the middle. Does your turn come faster if you move instead of shoot? That seemed to come pretty quickly then. You know, by this game standards. Not that this game really does anything quickly at all. I said I'd only be able to do one more fight, didn't I? This has taken me from 51 minutes to what is now an hour, and it's still not dead. I just attacked instead of moving. Whoops. Alright, Beard, you can take it. He's a strong dwarf man. You don't need no woman. Know what the fuck I'm talking about. The way the camera moved in then and focused and things, I was kind of hoping that the robot was going to die there. Seems not. It does hit rather hard, doesn't it? Rather hard. I don't know if I need to move now. I'll use an item. Because I don't know if it's going to rotate again, or if there's someone here it will just keep punching. Let's find out. Yep, okay, cool. Almost worth it to just stand there and take it. I mean, it's going to cost me a lot of items if I do, but, you know. Wouldn't really slow me down much. Oh, he's nearly cracked them all. Gotta crack them all, Pokemon. In fact, has he cracked them all? I think he has. I think he's finished his job. The crazy paving is complete. You can go back to sleep now. For another 10,000 years. Until more paving needs crazifying. Crazifying may not technically be a word, but you know, it's going down in my dictionary. You know what happens if you punch it? Let's see what happens if he punches a... Sorry, I thought he just spun round on his heel and punched the floor then. I thought he'd entered phase 2 or something. But then he just healed again. Fine. As I was saying, I want to see what happens if he punches one that's already broken. I want to see if that... He may have already done that and I just wasn't paying attention, but I'm intrigued to see if anything happens from that. Because if he does start breaking them, then that's going to put me on a bit of a time limit, isn't it? Which is kind of interesting. It doesn't look like it. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. We can't have it always, can we? As I say, I should just be grateful that this game is actually using mechanics in a slightly more interesting way now, instead of it just being an excuse to make you waste a turn. I would quite like it if this boss would die, though. I really don't want this to be a 2-hour video. Hello. I'm so glad you're facing me, so I don't get to shoot you this turn. That's definitely what I wanted you to do. Please just die. That's not really dying, but at least you tried, I suppose. You know, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking... That boxy brown design. Is this Nintendo Labo? Is this... If this is what Nintendo are selling for fucking 80 quid or whatever the fuck it is, then, you know, sign me up. That's better than I was expecting. And they said you could make a robot. I was like, yeah, but it's going to be a shitty little cardboard robot that I'm... Oh, what? It didn't look like it died, but I guess I won the battle. Cool, I guess. Oh, here's its death animation. It's coming now for some reason. Sure. R.I.P. And that was that, I suppose. I like the little jog on the spot you did there. That gave me a chuckle. Can I... Oh, I can't come back through. There's an invisible wall separating me from the save point. I want to stop now. I beat the boss. Let me stop. Please let me stop. Guess I can't stop. Must be addicted to the shindig. This video is gonna run on a little while. I can see that now. Doesn't seem to be much avoiding it. Oh, hello. Have we found something interesting?
What the hell is that?
Man, what a washout. I busted my knuckles for this?
It looks like it's made from Mysterium. The same material Mystech is made from. We've got to get this back to my lab immediately.
Can we cutscene back to your lab immediately? Oh, one moment. Yeah, it looks like we're cutscening somewhere at least. Uh-oh.
Look, boys. Losers.
Well, well, well. If it ain't my favorite butter and egg man. Hey, Detta. Hear you're moving up in the world.
Your charm on legs, Crash. Too bad your mouth's smarter than the rest of you. Now your stomach's smart, too.
Thanks for the education.
I haven't seen you all year, Sylvester. Nice coat. Remind me why I'm keeping you alive.
Kill me and you'll never see the money.
You're dead. Oh no, that's pocket change compared to my numbers now. Try again.
I'm drawing a blank here.
Nostalgia. You bring to mind my humble beginnings. One must stay grounded despite one's success. And you, give me the stone.
Stone? What stone?
Come on, Grumps, give it to him. You don't know who you're dealing with.
I know a two-bit thug in a fancy suit when I see one. He'll have to kill me for it.
Hmm.
Oh.
Thanks much, Sylvester. Whatever this is will look swank in my collection. Poot, schedule a dinner with Mr. Boots for the end of the week. Someplace nice.
Not Brabulon. I hate Brabulon.
I may be a sentimental old fool, Sly, but if the money isn't mine by dessert, we'll break out the saws. Bottle up and go, boys.
Sunny Funnies, Friday at dusk hour, don't forget.
Honestly, Detective.
Moron! I'm gonna kill you! That stone was in my hands, and you rolled over for those Goombas without a thought.
Look, old man, you hired me to keep you safe. Those guys were gonna dust you.
Rubbish. We could have taken those ruffians on easy. You cost me a stone.
Stone's bones. It's time to settle up, Cupcake.
What? After that? Forget it!
Hey, you hired me to keep you safe. You didn't mention anything about that stone, so cough up the birds.
Ah, piss.
Yeah, very funny. Where's the rest?
What rest? That's your fee.
$100? This won't even pay my bar tab.
Well, then maybe next time you'll pay more attention to your fee up front. I'm not a rich man, Mr. Boots. Take it with a smile or walk.
Fine, fine, I'll take it.
Wait a minute. You're going?
Of course I'm going. This case is closed.
Do you have any idea how much money you're walking away from? There's energy dormant in every slag of Mystech. If we figure out a way to activate it, we'll never have to worry about money again.
What do you need me for? Weren't you mad at me a second ago?
Well, I don't need you in particular. But you've got a flair for fighting, and everyone else I know is dead. What you need is a change of venue. When we come back, you'll have enough money to pay off your debt and start a new life.
I'm listening.
Planet Sunder. There's a brilliant scientist there who's thinking along the same lines I am. If I knock heads with her, we might just pull this off and make a bundle.
Okay, I'll take the case. As long as the egghead doesn't get a cut.
Sold.
And I want more than $100.
You'll get plenty more.
And I'm in charge, you hear me? You're a danger to yourself.
No, piffle.
And stop hitting me with that thing, or I'm gonna belt you back. Ow! I mean it.
You know, there was some interesting stuff happening there, but I was just too distracted by the fact that the sudden realization that the guy from the start who was beating me up in the first cutscene is like a little midget boy. Didn't dawn on me before. But there we go. Fuck, where's the save? Where's the save point? The point of saving. The place where we wrap all this up for another day. There's one in here, wasn't there? Within the flop house, I do believe. Right. Okay, we'll call it here. An hour and 12 this has gone. This is not my longest video, but it's certainly also not my shortest. Yeah, I'm glad that that grindy tunnel segment is over. And I'll see you for another one, people, some other day. In the future, it'll be good. Keep your eyes open. You never know when I might surprise you with a super cool new video of more grinding in tunnels. What? Well, whatever. Yeah. Bye. Bye. Bye.